There's a big new award going out to journalists always of the left, never the center, nor the right. It's the Walter Cronkite Journalism Awards. But what if we told you that we've just learned of a Disney connection? You've got to see it because it explains everything for why the company has been doing all the crazy, zany things they've been up to for the last decade and more. It's all about Bob Iger's wife. Hello and welcome back where we put Hollywood under the knife. It's the Pro Channel, a scalpel of truth. And we're ready to go with the forceps of veracity. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get at it with tenacity, click the like button, drop a comment down below, and you know what? Share this sucker out. We're working on a subscription from you. Let's dive in, folks. It's neat, it's new, and this one's just for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got breaking news, and if you are wondering why it is Disney just can't lose Jimmy Kimmel, we've got an answer for you. And it's definitive, and I think you're going to love it. Out of Variety, Jon Stewart, Rachel Maddow are among the 2025 Walter Cronkite Awards for Excellence in Political Journalism honorees. There's something fascinating about this. Oh, I cannot wait to connect the dots. Bob Iger is going to hate us a lot, but we're going to do it anyway. Michael Schneider out of Variety is the one writing this one. You're going to find out as we go through this. I'm just going to get straight to it. Folks, I know it's shocking. I know you can't believe it when they do this. It turns out that not a single centrist or conservative has been appointed as a nomination. I know. Can't believe it. Neither could I.
It's a good
Jon
picture
Stewart.
of Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert, though.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is that, yep, checks out. Jon Stewart will be honored with the first ever honor in the new comedic news and commentary category at this year's Walter Cronkite Awards. You mean Gutfeld still doesn't get an award? He'll have to settle with that trophy of having the highest viewership by far. Darn him. At this year's Walter Cronkite Awards for Excellence in Political Journalism. The USC Annenberg Norman Lear Center announced Wednesday. Jonas, do you already know where we're going with this now? Jonas, you know. The event, which takes place on December 12th at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., will also recognize, it's your favorite list, folks. It's the Mount Rushmore of Gone to the Left. Rachel Maddow, Scott Paley-Peely, 60 Minutes guy, right? Peter Alexander, Julio Vaquero, and others. Not a single right-leaning or centrist person in that list. Quote, the message sent by honoring these winners is that the press is not the enemy of the people. You know who this is aimed at, right? This whole show is going to be about Orange Man Bad. It's the firewall between the public and disinformation, abuse of power and corruption, which only happens when there's a certain political persuasion in the White House, said USC Annenberg professor Martin Kaplan, who founded the school's Norman Lear Center, which administers the award. Okay. You all say pro. Boring. Who cares? Of course, the left's going to award the left-leaning talking heads on the news. Who cares, pro? What does this have to do with anything that you actually cover? You're not supposed to be strictly political unless it connects with entertainment. Well, here we go. Who is the dean of USC Annenberg? Who is the dean over this fantastic journalistic award system?
Aunt Willow.
Culture is so happy about this topic. He loves it. Culture, who is Willow Bay, please?
That is the wife of Bob Iger. She is a corrupt garbage supposed journalist. That's
Culture, this is why
the Annenberg School for far too long. Her influence gives you all the craptastic reports about the diversity and the rainbow folks that are participating in studios.
Do you have a filter, sir? You go so far. Oh my gosh, Sorry. We got to pull this man back. Broadcast.
That's quite the diverse group of students that she pulled together. Also,
again,
picture.
It's that photo op that only ABC News could put together for her.
Here we go. And there's something fascinating about ABC News. Hang tight. But for those of you who wonder, why is Jimmy Kimmel not gone? Because Bob Iger's wife is celebrating the very people that Jimmy Kimmel aspires to be. A broadcast journalist, media pioneer, and digital communication leader, Willow Bay, is the dean of the USC Annenberg School for Communication and Journalism. And I am sure that she earned her way there fair and square. Willow Bay it's not because she has Disney connections. No way. Don't you dare think that, people. Now, it's untoward, uncivilized. So this is why Jimmy Kimmel gets to continue to lie on Disney, I believe, is because Willow says, hey, Bob, bad decision to move him on out of there. And can I tell you another thing? We have heard, Jonas, that Disney has a little bit of internal strife. And Marvin has reported on this, actually. You know, the bristling of Bob when it was told to him in a diner, hey, I hear that Josh D'Amaro's going to be the next CEO, not Dana Walden.
Who told you that?
Who said that? But it looks like it is. I suspect that Willow has played her cards again with this. I suspect that the Igers love Dana. Oh, yeah. And I suspect that the Igers are being overridden by a Wall Street that is sick of the way that the last secession was handled. But I think this is what's driving a lot of the political nonsense at Disney, where they simply cannot let go of the failures of the past that have beleaguered them. Go ahead.
You know, Dana Walden looks like somebody made an attempt to clone Willow Bay. So,
ooh, ouch!
They look like the same person. She looks like a younger version of her.
So, Jonas, your thoughts on Bob Iger's wife running an awards ceremony that gives every bit of accolades to just the left?
You know, there was a comment that was made earlier in the stream talking about how the government will control the media or this or that and the other thing. What that reminded me of how media works in some of the other superpowers in the world. You know, where there's a large party going on, and that party exists and abides regardless of who is in charge of the government, because the party is in charge of the government at all times. We don't have an official system here in the United States like that, a one-party system like China. But when you start to think about the circular congratulatory motion of the media and the government and Hollywood, it really just they need to feed themselves every now and then. They need to renew their fealty to the cause here. And I think that Willow Bay, the wife of Bob Iger of ABC, trying to tell all of these people who will be commenting on Disney just how great they are, I see through it. So I think this is all it's a hearts and minds campaign for a bunch of people that I have no respect for.
Christian, there's two things I notice about this, and one of the things is people have wondered, why do we cover this kind of stuff? You know, we're supposed to be Disney centric and we cover entertainment, and fair enough, right? The reason that we cover this and some of the other Disney centric YouTube channels might not is because I recognize that this is truly Disney, and it's just uncomfortable for some people to cover. But I want to uncover this because it's Bob Iger's wife who's giving out these awards ostensibly. The other thing I see, though, Christian, is the glaring omission of ABC News. It's not on the list. Mm-hmm. I wonder if Disney and Disney leadership right now wishes that they could be doing what some of these other, like MSNBC/MS Now, what they're up to. They just can't. The market forces are kind of holding them back, but that's really what they admire. And that's why it just hurts them to have to get Jimmy Kimmel off the air. They can't stand it. What do you think about it, Christian?
Yeah, a couple of those. One, my eyes have been rolling so hard I almost have a headache. Just the audacity of this awards is just shocking. The fact that you write stories like this in Variety and never attach labels to Jon Stewart or Rachel Maddow. I'm assuming they didn't. They almost never do. 3, yeah, I mean, this is where politics and entertainment and the culture all kind of come together. So it is important to discuss these.
I don't see left wing in here. You're right. I'm not seeing this.
Any of that. You never see progressive. You never see liberal.
Never. And, by the way, if they honored Sean Hannity and Greg Gutfeld, I would actually not be happy with that, or I would be aware that that's an issue because they're obviously on the right, and this is journalism. And, unless you have a very specific category for opinion pieces, this isn't it. I mean, that's just shocking too. It's all the system. It's just, it is amazing how it takes care of its own. There are awards that take care of its own. There is content. There is funding. It's all part of a system. And it's really hard to kind of take down. And I think market forces are doing it to a certain extent, but it's just staggering. I shared on X a little while ago that Rachel Maddow said that she regrets not asking Kamala Harris tougher questions when she quizzed her, during the election campaign. I'm like, oh, and she just got an award. You think that asking tough questions to a presidential candidate might be job number one, and she fell down it and now regrets it? I mean, how embarrassing. They have no shame, collectively no shame.
No, I think you're right. Michelle, Jonas and Christian are hitting on I think something that's very similar, this idea that there's a party and a lot of us are not invited to it. In fact, the majority is not invited to it, and the party is made to keep the party going. But Michelle, I have the sense that the average American no longer wants to be a part of that party. Like, we don't care about their lobster and Triscuit. We don't want their little plastic trophies. They're seen as kind of yesteryear at this point, and we're all having a great time winning in ratings and viewership, and let them go have their little parties. Let them go eat their caviar. We don't care.
Yeah, I don't think anyone cares about this. I think when you pull up what you had on screen, it is just, as he already used the word, it's eye rolling. It's, I mean, what a joke. The fact that she's even considered for any award for journalism tells you what an absolute joke these awards are. And Jon Stewart as well. I mean, he's an actor, personality. He's not a journalist. This is all just Hollywood patting each other on the back and the left wing patting each other on the back. It's just, people see through it. I mean, outside the people who just really like them, everyone else they just don't care about these two people.
Yeah. The point I want to make with this, folks, and the thing you should take away, who's behind this? Who's celebrating Jon Stewart and Rachel Maddow? And so, they're celebrating Jimmy Kimmel and his wife and the craziness they do every single day. It's the Igers. They're behind this. And we just, I don't know why, we love connecting those dots. We just really, it's a dopamine hit around here for us, folks. It's our kind of TikTok. And every day we're surfing that TikTok on the clock, trying to find out where is it we can point our finger just one more time.
Iger Talk
right here on the Pro Channel. Pulling Holly weird to the sensible center, the mainstream middle where money is made is not easy, but folks, you make it easy to make videos each and every day because sharing time with you is a great honor and we never take it lightly. An attitude of gratitude every single time we have the chance to shine with you. Until the next time, we only ask that you click that like button, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. And folks, don't worry about paying any kind of tuition for this free class and how entertainment works. You are on scholarship. Highest IQ on the internet, that's you for sure. Until the next time we have the opportunity to spend time together, folks, we just ask that you keep learning, keep growing, and as ever, keep having fun.